template. Today we'll be interviewing some lovely ladies from Create a Legacy. First up is Mickayla van Rayner, and then next we'll be talking to Aaliyah Stuurman. Thank you so much for joining us, Mickayla. Could you please tell us more about yourself?
Okay, I'm a very passionate person and I'm outspoken. I also have a lot of energy. That's why I prefer working with kids. And yeah, that's me.
So tell us, Mickayla, why did you want to become a teacher?
The reason why I wanted to become a teacher is because I am, like I said, I'm a passionate person, so I am passionate with kids. And I also have a lot of patience with kids. Like, they can make me crazy the whole day, it's fine. I will just calm myself down and then I will continue what I'm doing. And like, I just like to teach them like different stuff and
seeing them grow.
Yeah, seeing them grow and in the fine motor skills, gross motor skills, like there's different stuff. So yeah, that's why I want to become a teacher. I wanted to become a teacher.
Yeah. Would you say a child's education is of utmost importance, especially at a young age?
Because it's easier to shape a small mind. And for instance, a baby have like different milestones. So for you to be a educator for small babies at the age about 4 months, and then you will have to start teaching the child to crawl, to use his hands and all that. That's where the gross motor and fine motor skills comes in. So it's easier to educate the child at a young age for the future, because it's more difficult to educate the child from the age of about 4. So where you must now learn the child how to speak English, how to count, how to go through all those phases. So yeah, it's easier to start at the beginning at a young age, about 6 months at least. Yeah.
So the latest tea is there is a new up-and-coming business called Create a Legacy. So Mickayla, tell us about the tutoring services you guys provide.
The tutoring service is more like a after-school service we provide to help the kids do with homework, and also like there's a lot of stuff that kids don't understand at school and don't want to ask the teachers, and we are there so we can make them feel more comfortable to interact with us with stuff where they struggle, maybe with counting the alphabet. But it's also a challenging thing because some of the kids are so shy, especially when you come there for the first time. So they are shy to interact, so you now have to get them out of their comfort zone so they can feel more comfortable with you and interact. So yeah, that's basically why we are doing it.
Mickayla, that all truly sounds amazing. So if anyone wanted to use your services, how would they get in touch with you?
So they can directly contact me on the next number 078 060 1252, or you can also find Create a Legacy on Instagram as well as Facebook.
And now we have Aaliyah Stuurman. We finally have you in front of the camera because usually you are behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here finally.
So Aaliyah, tell us more about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Aaliyah Stuurman. That's kind of a hard question to answer because at the moment I'm trying to better myself. So for me, it's always the person who I am now. I'm trying to work on it. So just a short something about who I am. I'm Aaliyah Stuurman. I think I'm a kind person, like very loving, like anyone. Like the first time I meet you, there's that vibe. For me, it's like personality attracts personality. So if you give me that vibe, I'm gonna give it back to you. So that's just who I am. Yeah.
So Ms. Stuurman, tell us, why do you desire to become a teacher?
Actually, the other day I told someone this story. as we all grown up, like we always played like school, and I always wanted to be the teacher, but I always knew that there's something more to that. Like we always wanted to be the
A teacher, yeah.
because for me, it's nice to help children, like especially in maths. Like it's like it's my adrenaline. You see that
it gives you that feeling.
Yeah, just if you come to me like I need your help with schoolwork, I'ma go like
you excited, yeah.
because for me it's just like I want to help kids in a way that I think I never asked for help, which is wrong. So now I feel like
you want to be the help for somebody else.
To be the help for somebody else. Yeah, that's basically it.
Go ahead. So while we're on the topic of asking for help, so you have been through matric and school yourself. So why would you say it is important to ask for, or what are the benefits in asking for extra assistance when it comes to your education?
Okay, like I said in the like I never asked for help, and I think that was something bad because at the end of the day I struggled with a subject and I never asked somebody, and that led to my panic attacks and everything because I tried to work everything out myself, and that just made me sick. But at the end of the day, like with subjects like life science, and so I decided, okay, so I don't want to go ask somebody for help, but let me go to YouTube, let me go find help in other platforms. Like but I changed and I decided to, okay, I'm gonna go to a teacher and ask, okay, I need help with the subject, and it actually helped a lot because at the end of the day I could see the results of me studying on my own and me asking for help. So that's why I actually want to help children, like even if you feel like no man, I can do this on my own, you always need help no matter what, because if you don't ask for help you're just gonna burn out yourself. Like
life keeps on changing, as well as the requirements to pass every year. How would you say do the tutoring classes help young kids better adapt to these changes?
okay, I will say it's different for every child depending on the tutor. For say I will help my kids with study methods and how to not always write everything down and learn like that, but make yourself a mind map and focus on the key points and remember only 2 or 3 things under the key. Okay, and also for me, I feel like prayer is like a huge way to start or to write your exams. Like I have this thing I do now for, it's not some of my students but kids in matric actually, where I motivate them as a tutor to say like, okay, this morning I take this Bible verse, okay, before you write your exam, please just read this aloud. It will actually help you,
motivate you.
It will motivate you. And I feel like depending on the tutor and what type of subject the child is doing, you need to form a bond, and just like get to know each other, in not just there's this quote that says don't study to learn the work but study to grow.
Ooh, that's
study
good.
To better yourself, study to gain knowledge for yourself.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's it.
So Aaliyah, having done matric last year and currently doing arts and culture training at the Missionville Care Center, what would you say the transition is like?
To be honest, this is not easy because when I finished school, I had like a goal for myself that I want to get out of school, straight go into studying. But the first thing I learned at the Missionville Care Center in the ITC program, we had like group conversations to get to know each other better. And the first thing was priorities came change. You just need to adapt to them. So after hearing that, I decided, okay, so why be sad because I couldn't go study? Take this time to learn new skills. The skills I am learning in the arts and culture program, I can actually use to do after school activities at the school once I become a teacher. Because now I'm learning a lot of new stuff because I never knew I could draw, but like now the people is just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can draw everything. And I feel like with all the skills I'm learning there, like the drama, doing plays, writing monologues, in the beading work I do, also sewing, everything I can use all of that to lure children away from the streets after school and actually let's decide to have an after school program where I can learn just different things to kids. Yeah.
It's lovely. It's really lovely.
So that's just it.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And a special thank you to Aaliyah Stuurman and Mickayla van Rayner. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.